What's up? It's your boy Dez here again with your boy Teddy. We got the podcast going on. I got we're gonna do a little different format today, kind of the pop culture pulpit format. If you follow me on YouTube, you kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm going to take two topics and kind of discuss those topics to see not necessarily who's right or who's wrong, but just to see what we can get from it. I guess at this point, I'm kind of slipping my brain as to where I want to go with that statement. But today, I thought I'd bring up America or aliens. We're looking at the status quo of the world right now. The economy's pretty much shot. Food shortages coming, or anticipated to be coming. Pandemics popping up left and right now.
All that shit is planned.
Yeah.
It's all planned. I don't know fuck what you talking about. Nigga, we at war. It's a civil war. It's fucking a world war.
Yep.
It's fucking mental war.
So if it's planned, who's planning it though? Is it again aliens or is it America?
Ain't no telling, man. Because shit, we're so lied to as a masses, man. You don't know who to believe and what's what really anymore, man. Shit.
I'm saying I'm going with America for most every subject you can bring up. Now, granted, I do know there's some conspiracies.
Like shit, the reptilians and shit. Like they're supposed to be like running you know what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, it's like if they're aliens, you know, and they come from somewhere else, they have all this technology. Like me personally, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna humanize an alien or whatever, but I'd have been made a move.
But shit, who's to say they're aliens from different planets though? I think they're from here, man.
Aliens from here would be Earthlings.
Would they?
I mean, they're from here. Think about it. Put it this way: if you go to Mars, right? You go to Mars, right?
Earth is Earth.
But look, you go to
who said Earth is Earth?
Earth is Terra. But if you go to Mars,
right?
But if you go to Mars, right, you'd be an Earthling on Mars. You would be an alien.
Nah,
right? You wouldn't.
If we went to Mars, they'd be like.
No, I'm not saying like, we. I said if you today went to Mars, you would be an alien to Mars, right?
Perhaps.
500 years from now, your descendants, would they be alien to Mars or would they be Martians? It
depends. Like if the white people came over and colonized and stole their land and history and their memories
and kicked them off the planet.
Identity.
And kicked them off the planet. I mean, historically speaking, we are still Earthlings.
Perhaps.
We weren't human.
How do we know we're Earthlings?
As African Americans, we weren't human, but we were Earthlings.
How do we know we're Earthlings, though? How do
we're
we know
here.
we're not
as far as back, regardless, I mean, you take a bacteria, you put them in a petri dish. That experiment is native to that petri dish.
Niggas just be guessing. Don't nobody really know shit. Nigga, this all could be one big ass dream. We don't know.
Okay, well, if that's the case, it would be one big dream, but that dream would be your reality.
I forgot what was originally talking about.
America or aliens?
Oh yeah.
Who's disrupting the status quo right now? I believe it's more America.
Oh yeah.
Granted, again, there's other countries. You know, Russia's involved, China's involved.
Man, they're all in cahoots, man.
But they all, you know,
it's not even like it's not Russia against China or none of that. It's all politics, man. It's all about money and shit. And who's in power?
Resources, yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
They want us to think it's America versus them and them versus us and all that bullshit, but they all in cahoots, man.
Well, America's saying it's aliens.
Yeah, they probably in cahoots too. Like the main motherfuckers, like the head motherfuckers at each table, nigga, they all get around. You know what I'm saying?
That Chinese balloon thing had me really like, really?
Nigga, that's bullshit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the Chinese and all the technology you use
all
the
the
balloon.
technology they got, they gonna send over a balloon, nigga.
A balloon.
And then they're supposed to like if that's the case, then why are they trying to ban TikTok if they're over there trying to send over balloons? Like that shit don't make no sense. You know the real reason why they're trying to ban TikTok? Because so much truth is getting exposed on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of exposure on TikTok.
And like the powers that be that's controlling Facebook, Google, and all that other shit can't control TikTok, man. And by the time that shit does get like shadow banned, it's already like hit the masses and went viral to some extent. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they put their fact checkers too. Granted, people should be checking their facts and resources.
You gotta what believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say. Again, that's what they say, but you know. Fact checks. I hate the stigma that a lot of people don't want to read books or read any information because they feel like man wrote it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you can't go to Google because that's not really fact checking because Google's owned by certain motherfuckers that want to control the narrative of the masses.
Well, that's the reason people use for not reading books, because that's always been the case.
Yeah.
But that's where critical thinking comes in. You don't go to just one source. You go to multiple sources to see what everybody is saying about this issue. And what I've seen with this issue, multiple sources, everybody's saying aliens. Well, I did see one article that said that China admitted to it being their balloon, but the weird thing about that is typically when there's an admission from the government, there's an official name or some official status going along with that. I don't recall seeing that in the article. Just China said this, and that's very sketchy.
I just know them niggas be lying.
They all be. Oh yeah, they all be lying.
Now niggas and them government officials seating.
But it's like, I understand that now. A lot of people either don't have the mental capacity or don't want to take the time to really think about this stuff.
Yeah, because a lot of
so
people
you mean to tell them it's pointless?
A lot of people are content just living life.
Like Cypher from The Matrix.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't want to disturb their illusion.
And from this point, I would almost agree with that. But I'm actually grateful that I look into stuff and have the knowledge of stuff that I do have, as opposed to walking around, what is this, sleep?
Yeah.
Dead even.
Yeah.
Unawares, oblivious.
I mean, like, shit, I want to really say, nigga, I like started to wake up in high school, nigga, when all that shit was going down with 9/11, man. And then, like, what that Zeitgeist movie had came out.
Zeitgeist? Yeah.
Zeitgeist. Nigga, I watched that shit when it first came out.
But Zeitgeist is always going on, though. Like,
Yeah.
the term Zeitgeist. Like, we're in the Zeitgeist right now.
Yeah. But it's funny just to see it all unfold. And, like, not only that, like, they've always put that shit right there in front of our faces. Like, they put that shit in movies, shows.
But the media hasn't done it. The media won't put it right in front of your face.
Yeah, they will.
No. They're gonna, what
like,
they're gonna do?
Media, like, TV,
they're gonna dress it up. They're gonna put it in your face. They're gonna put it in a nice little dress. They're gonna put makeup on it. Give it a nice little hairdo.
Yeah. You gotta make it satire. I mean,
or for something that they wanted to make it look bad, they're gonna take this beautiful thing, this beautiful idea, and they're gonna bomb it.
Yeah, like shit. You look at 9/11 and like how they villainize Muslim people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then come to like
most of the world is Muslim, by the way.
Exactly.
In some shape or form.
You turn
not saying I pick, not saying I subscribe, or that's the right religion or belief, whatever. Just saying that is the facts. Most of the world is Muslim.
But either way, they villainize the motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go and look into the details of what really happened, you're like, that shit ain't had nothing to do with Muslims. That shit, it was an inside job. And they do that shit all the time. They villainize motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And
for those who read those leaks, I mean, America, we sold them their guns. So it wasn't aliens that sold them the guns.
Yeah. That whole war in Iraq. And then what was it, last year or the year before? They just left all this shit there and left?
That was a few years ago they left all that stuff. Like $33 billion or 33 billion, something like that,
all
worth of surplus. Shit left, which they've been doing that. They've done that in every foreign war that we've ever gone to.
Fact.
We don't ever bring the stuff home, which begs the question: why do we continue to pay taxes on stuff that we're leaving over there? Shit. Just a question for you.
I need to start seeing receipts.
Ain't that what J. Cole said?
Yeah,
if I'm gonna pay taxes, let me pick where my money goes.
For real.
Because the teachers don't look like us.
Yeah, real shit.
And they may be alien.
And while we speaking on it, I need some reparations. Run that shit.
I think Trump and Biden collectively gave us our reparations and then taxed us.
Oh hell no! Not them couple racks, nigga. That's not no damn reparations, nigga. I'm talking millions, nigga.
Well, inflation. If we talk, what is reparations with inflation? Because back then, 40 acres and a mule was what to today.
Nigga,
you think I'm not about to pull up Google right now for y'all?
Yeah, I seen. I forgot what I was watching earlier, but this white lady was speaking on it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, a lot of people who are looking into the actual issue are saying, yeah.
Yeah, because it's in order, man. Like,
everybody else got theirs.
Yeah. And, like, we're still struggling and dealing with shit to this day that still affects us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, it makes sense. So, I just Googled it. Again, we just said Google ain't the way to go with everything, but for some things, it's, if you want like a surface level, boom, yes or no. This is a surface level, yes or no right here. So, there's a lot of African Americans, descendants of slaves in America.
They're not African Americans though, man.
I'm not saying they're African Americans. I'm just saying that's what we're classified as.
Man, hold on. While we're there, Europeans, Middle Eastern, and North Africans are classified as white on the U.S. Census. Did you know that?
North Africans or South?
North Africans.
Impossible.
North Africans. Look it up. DuckDuckGo, Google,
North Africans are some of the darkest people on the planet. Because of the money? The diamond mines? Sierra Leone?
No idea.
Mali?
I have no idea. But in the U.S. Census, they're classified as white.
Is that the Saudi Arabian Peninsula that we're talking about?
All the motherfuckers. Middle Easterns.
Well, okay. All right. Since we want to break stuff down, what's Middle East?
Shit.
According to who?
Nigga, I'm bad in geography. Don't make me
exactly my point. You go to Saudi Arabia, you talk about some Middle East, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Don't get me talking about the maps, because I think the way I'm feeling, the maps is a motherfucking lie.
So if we look at the East, where is the East? Japan? Russia?
I don't know. I can't even tell you, man.
Right? Japan, Russia, Australia even, we can say that's the East.
My geography is off because the maps are bullshit. Like the depiction of the size.
The size is BS. Yeah, Africa can fit every other continent inside of it. But regardless of the case, the placings are still accurate. So
perhaps.
With that being said, again, what is Middle East?
Shit, I don't know. The Iraq.
Could we not be Middle East? Ain't it relative? You think it ain't a motherfucker in Japan right now saying America's Middle Easterns?
I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas. And, yeah, South Side. I'm out.
Well, yeah. So, there's that. America does do weird stuff with nationalities, ethnicities, and races.
Man,
they've confounded it. It is. They've confounded it purposefully.
And, with them classifying them as white, North Africans, anybody from Africa should be classified as African American, right?
Well, you would say white would include a large range of ethnicities. I mean, huge. That would include some Russian Asians.
Russians, yeah.
I said Russian Asians.
Asians? Nah, Asians.
Native. No, native. Russia. Most of Russia is in Asia. Exactly. That's why I said the native peoples of Russia would be considered Russian Asians, right?
Yeah. See, it's all if you sit back and think about it.
If we're looking at it from an American standpoint,
it's fucking stupid,
right?
And the whole masses of America is yeah, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's been confounded. It's been confounded purposefully.
That shit's diabolical, man. This universe fucking sucks. And they don't even have Shazam with Sinbad on this universe, man. What the fuck?
So, if America were to give reparations today to everyone that was a descendant of slaves, let's just start there.
Okay.
Right? It says right here, that would be equivalent to $640 billion a person.
A person. Nigga. And that right there would tip the scales back.
What scale? At that point, there is no scale. One person would be worth more money than America. We can't pay it.
I mean, the way America's set up.
So in that case, America, y'all trillions of dollars. We're trillions of dollars in debt. Trillions upon trillions of dollars in debt.
Yeah, to niggas. And China too.
And China, right? The math is there, folks. The math is there. But again,
Damn, man. Yeah, that's all bullshit, though, man.
But
now,
so that's not aliens. Again, that's not aliens.
But is it not, though? Who do we know is not really... When we talk about them and they...
Well, I mean, there's different levels of alien.
Motherfuckers behind the...
Alien to your culture, alien to your ethnicity, alien to the city, alien to the county, alien to the country, alien to
the races. Human race and alien race.
Well, which alien? Well, where does this alien race come from?
There's quite a few aliens. Like shit.
There's the reptilians. There's the Greys. There's the
Hey man,
the Anunnaki.
I don't know if you should be name dropping like that. And
Come on, man.
Just putting the shit out here, because if they show up at my door,
Me of all people.
All right.
We got Joe Rogan out here. We got god dang.
That's what I'm saying. We don't even know that.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Like them niggas are celebrities. And if aliens are alien, like they should be alien.
Yeah, they would go for celebrities or be the celebrity.
And then like body swap them because they're aliens and they got the technology.
What would you body swap me for? I got a titanium rod for a leg, people.
And they could replace you.
I'm waiting for them to tell us we can get upgrades.
Clones, nigga.
I'm gonna get that Wi-Fi. Walk around with Wi-Fi on my leg.
Man,
yeah.
They already got that shit, man. They already got.
Yeah, your phone. Yeah.
Nah.
You talking about the chips that they implanted? You know?
Man. I've seen videos from like 10 years ago where they was already talking about like bionic arms and shit with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for that to hit the market. I don't want the prototypes.
Like
I want to go to Walmart and just be able to plug and play my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like we don't live in that
we're not there yet. We getting there.
Like we don't live in that type of civilization though. Like
and at that point, would that make us alien?
We're in the K-town.
Would that make us alien?
Shit, perhaps.
Would that change the definition of alienism then?
Oh yeah, look, here we go. Yeah, that shit fucked me up. But either way, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Just a side note, we're watching this Marvel Snap game he played, and Kane came out and what he can do, he looks at what your opponent did. Remind him real quick.
Hold on. It's going to pop back up.
I'm reading what the card does. It's a card game for your phone.
It's round 7. He played Kane.
Look at what your opponent did, then restart the turn without Kane. Wow. Yeah. So that from we thought you can only go up to 7 turns with that. So with that card, technically you have 8 out of 7 turns. Which is wild to me. For those of y'all who play the game, that is wild. But that's not aliens.
Shit, where you think this technology came from, Dez?
Initially, yeah, Roswell. This all goes back to Roswell.
Man, it goes deeper than that, man. This is like we're on like what is this, number 7 of the reset?
6
that we know of. Have you ever seen that show? Oh,
but see, now you're talking about a different type of alien. You're talking about angels. You're talking about spiritual angelic aliens, as opposed to
potato.
Because one is this.
Everybody got different names for the same.
Well, it depends on what philosophy you ascribe to. Me, I ascribe to a philosophy of the metaphysical, in which there's a physical realm, physical plane, and a spiritual realm, and a spiritual plane, in which spiritual beings can only interact in a spiritual way in a spiritual realm. As opposed to material beings who can only interact in a material realm in a material way.
Alright.
So are we talking about material aliens or spiritual aliens?
Both.
See, I'm talking about material aliens. Spiritual aliens, what bounds would I be able to say this don't make sense to?
Aliens are aliens, man.
Yeah, I mean, aliens are aliens. But you can still break it down to aliens who are material and physical, and aliens who are spiritual and metaphysical.
But who's to say it's not one and the same, though?
It's all one and the same. My ultimate belief is that God is everything there ever is, was, and will be. So it's all one and the same.
So do you think God is an alien?
God has been an alien. He's not from Earth. Exactly. He created it.
Exactly.
Duh, that's what I'm saying. So are we talking about physical or spiritual alien?
One and the same?
Not the same. One can create a planet. One can't.
How you know, though?
How do I know? As a material being, can you create a planet?
Shit, perhaps.
By its very definition, a planet.
In a quantum realm.
Well, in the quantum realm, we can all create whatever we want.
Exactly. And plus, this is a simulation anyway.
But that doesn't make it a planet by the definition that we have ascribed to planet.
Like, shit, a virtual planet you can make a virtual planet.
Cool.
That's the same thing.
It's virtually the same thing.
And then inside that planet, if you have AI that thinks they're in a real planet, then it would be operating as a planet.
So that circles back around to what we...
I wouldn't even know.
That circles back around to what you said in the beginning. We're all in a dream. So what makes that... So does that say that's not your reality? That's neither here nor there.
My reality is pretty dope.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
that's what I'm saying. Whether it's a dream or not, does that holds no bearing on this being your reality?
Shit. I be feeling
it's
like
absolutely
Neo.
zero. So yep, it's a dream. Okay, next
like
what?
Neo.
Then what? And that's where I'm at in life. That's where I'm at in life. It's a dream. Okay, then what? Or it's a simulation. Then what?
Shit.
You still got shit to do, right?
Yeah.
It's your reality.
Yeah.
You still have to operate in your reality, whether you know it's a simulation, it's a real thing, it's the only place, it's the sixth reincarnation. Regardless of what the ground for this reality is, it's your reality.
I feel it. I ain't arguing. I'm just saying. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I forgot what we was originally talking about.
Come on, man. You got to keep up. Aliens or America?
Shit.
Who's messing up the status quo? Who's disrupting the status quo? Who's running? Who's scared?
Ignorance.
I mean, yeah. Overall, I would say that. Most definitely.
Exactly.
How to stop it? That's another issue there. Why would you... I mean, me, personally, like, no offense, it's a hot topic, hot take, whatever. I ascribe to separating. Yeah, we can interact with each other, we can do business with each other, but as far as, like, cultures or whatnot, I don't really think there should be a blending because it just doesn't mesh. And I'm only 37 going on 38 years old, and I've seen that it doesn't mesh. Look at me, look at where we are today. And from what I see it as, it's simply just two different cultures trying to operate with each other. And that's where a lot of the civil wars and social issues come from. Two different people, two different cultures doing two different things, one thing, two different ways. And if anybody who has a family knows it doesn't work that way. Your kids move out, you and your wife argue.
True. Well, shit, that's not every culture, though. Man, different culture be doing different shit.
So, like, every culture the kids don't move out, though?
Yeah, Mexican culture, niggas, like, they be chilling, they be deep, they'll stay.
Yeah, but they also argue.
Well, shit.
They also argue a lot.
Perhaps. I can't speak on that because I ain't grew up in a Mexican household.
No, I've been around them at work and whatnot.
Like, everybody does, though, man.
Well, yeah, that's exactly. Everybody argues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That would make it inherent to two different cultures are going to argue.
Yeah, because everybody argues. Don't matter. Everybody has differences. Everybody has different sets of beliefs.
Right.
Everybody was raised different.
But if you're around, culturally speaking, if you're around people who run your culture at least very similar to, for the most part, to how you do things, you're going to experience more peace.
Yeah, but like a lot of motherfuckers lack common sense, though. Common sense is not a flower that grows in everybody's garden.
This is true, but put it in the cultural perspective. This is just if everybody was centered culturally in your area.
Not every culture is cultured.
Well, no, I'm not. That's not. That's what I'm saying. That's neither here nor there. Because this culture can have their culture. That culture has their culture. The issue comes in when this culture tries to enforce their culture, which historically we've seen doesn't work, and eventually they end up meshing the cultures together, trying to operate those two cultures as one culture, which historically speaking we see doesn't work because it always eventually falls apart. Empires fall. Empires are a complication of complication. I made a word. A conglomeration of cultures.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can see, going back to aliens versus America. You can look into the Vedas of India. There were different cultures of aliens that were fighting each other. So not even the aliens got along, according to history.
Everybody plays, man.
It's just the way you do it. Everybody's it's culture.
Niggas be flexing.
And I like this analogy I heard the other day from a guy named Gene Kim on YouTube. Yesterday, I believe it was. The finger doesn't do what the foot does.
Nah.
So why would you expect your foot to do what the finger does?
I don't.
That's what it's like when you try to mix two cultures. It's crazy.
I know.
And then you get mad that culture doesn't do what you do. It's like that's their culture.
But I don't be getting mad. I be chilling. And plus, I'm a mixed culture.
It's generally speaking.
And I grew up in
generally speaking.
Oh, yeah, I feel it.
Generally speaking. But even in Killeen, people get mad at what Killeenites do. Like, are you serious?
Man. Like, Killeen's all mixed up, man. That shit got all types of people from everywhere.
I'm more, as long as you're not out to hurt nobody and you don't hurt nobody, I'm pretty much lackadaisical with stuff like that. I do have my bounds, I have a system, I have a code, whatever, but, I understand people who probably aren't going to follow the same code that I have, and they're not obliged to. I mean, it's their salvation, not mine at the end of the day.
Everybody's raised different, everybody got different sets of beliefs. Some people got morals, some people don't, you know what I'm saying?
And, I really don't believe aliens have anything to do with the morals propagated on TV in America.
Nah,
America.
That's evil motherfuckers with agendas to stay in power and shit, man.
So we got, American media, American propaganda, and we have aliens.
True.
Y'all make up your mind. I can't say who it is, who's doing what, who's pulling the strings, and what way which. I can only tell you what I see and what I experience, and tell you what other people see and experience. It's crazy out here nowadays. Like we said, they shot down a Chinese balloon, and then there are apparently 4 other shoot downs after that. They said were, I don't want to say aliens per se, but they were definitely unidentified. There's a lot of unidentified stuff going on in the skies lately. If y'all don't have telescope, binoculars, or something like that, if you don't look up,
and all that shit,
food plants burning down.
That shit's not coincidental, man.
Yeah, there is a game plan being enacted for anybody who plays chess.
Yeah.
You should be able to peep the signs, and you combine the chess with what you know in history. You'll be able to peep, the little stuff out. At least have an idea. I'm not gonna say I know anything for concrete certain, because I don't. I don't think anybody does, unless you're making the moves or you're God. But yeah, just don't always jump to the most outrageous thing that's out there. Which is why I really wanted to do this, or why we really, wanted to talk about this, because the most outrageous thing would be to say aliens in my mind, when in all honesty human beings are completely capable at this point of a lot of the stuff that we're claiming is alien. Now, to see an unidentified flying object on a dime go from 100 miles per hour, whatever, not north, to go zero turn 100 miles per hour east, I can't say that's humanly possible, considering what physically we're able to, sustain with our bodies.
That shit is not impossible.
But it's not impossible.
And then living where we live, man. Shit, I've seen quite a lot in them skies, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit on here and go deep details, because I ain't trying to have the Men in Black show up at my house with me with a little light flashy thing. But I'm gonna just say, shit, we next to the largest military base in the world, nigga.
American military base.
Yeah. And niggas is out here. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, we only got like 2 minutes left on this podcast. And,
shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, we're gonna do the hour long ones later on. We'll do the hour ones later on. I want to make sure that they work good. Last one that happened got corrupted. I didn't get to put it on there, so I went to the 30 minutes. You weren't here. That was we were at Hook's house. But this is your boy Dez. I'm gonna be signing off. Y'all work well. Be safe. Follow me on YouTube at your boy Dez. Space boy space with an I.
Yeah.
Dez. I've got other content there for gardening, a few more pop culture pulpit videos. Started to get some of the video of the podcast that we started on there as well. So you're gonna have a little bit of information there. Not information. You got some content there. You can also find me on Facebook at the Lawn Warrior. I've got a lot of my lawn videos there as well. You can pick up some tips for your own garden. Where can they find you at?
Shit, man. I be all over the place, man. I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm like the Joker Deuce, Ace of Spades of all trades. You know what I'm talking about? So, shit. Teddy Grams 254. I think on Instagram, and yeah, man. Shit, I don't know. I can't think of it right now, so I guess just catch me on the next one, and hopefully I'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more prepared because shit, I've been capping on my podcasting, but I'm gonna get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I be collecting shit. I'm a nerdy ass nigga. I be doing music. Shit, I be working. I'm an entrepreneur Negro. And yeah.
All right. Y'all heard it. Y'all know where to find us. Y'all be good. Be safe. Work well.
Chill.